Gentlemen, this is Made with Real. Holla at your boy. The only question is, we are made with real. The question is, are you? Whatever the fuck. Check it out. 52s and Smokers in the building. Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Our new Twitter account at Made with Real 1. Follow us on Twitter, man. We getting it popping out there, but you can always listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Castbox, iTunes, everywhere you get your podcast. Fuck with us, especially on YouTube. Holla at your boy, man. We in the building back again. There's so much shit going on in the world. We got the homie to my left. That's Lee. What's good?
I'm always great.
Great. Hey, man, that's good. Sound like you in good spirits. Halfway sleep, halfway hit, but you hit.
I'm here, my nigga. I'm not halfway sleep. I'm halfway tipsy.
Right. That's what it is. That's how we get it started. The Liquor Pod. My nigga Lasell's in the building. What's happening?
What up, everybody? What up?
Man, good to see you. Y'all got to understand the dedication that this man takes. You talking about time away from the family.
Facts.
Out of state.
A 10-hour round trip.
You know what I'm saying? To be a part of something great, I got to do nothing but respect him for it. You feel me?
Hey, that's what a grind is, man. Especially when you know you got something special going on. Exactly. So, the blow up is going to be, it's just a matter of when, not if. So,
you know what I'm saying? It's a matter of when you motherfuckers tell your friends about it.
Yeah, getting in on the ground floor, my nigga.
For real, because it's going to be something special for y'all. I promise you, if this shit get the way it's supposed to be, I'll be doing shit like that for people that I know been fucking with us. Shout out to my nigga Earl. Shout out to Blaze in Jersey. Shout out to Reeve. Shout out to everybody I know listening that don't have to. Last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend.
Right.
Team Money was good.
I'm gonna take a scene from Detroit. What it do though?
That's not what we say in Detroit.
It is nigga go, man.
No, that's facts. It's actually what up, though.
Oh, what that? Whatever the fuck y'all say, man.
What it do though? It was a good attempt.
What it do is Texas. That nigga makes 2 joints. That nigga like, what up to do?
Howdy, partner, though. Howdy, partner, though. Hey, don't do that again.
That's why you're here, Tony. My man.
Yo, that shit, you can't make that shit
up. I was like, Detroit. Okay. All right. Hey, it is what it is, man.
Hey, shout out to Detroit, though. We're going to take this win today. Hey, it's Kansas City, but that's a different show.
We'll see. We'll see about it for sure. Hey, every time I hear the word, I'm not going to do it to you. Every time I hear Detroit, Cleveland, Ohio, my brain automatically go to the experience we had when we went out there. And it was wild. It was wild.
In Cleveland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all came up for my wedding.
Yeah, that was wild nice out there. It was interesting, but I fully understand why LeBron left. That's all.
Oh shit. Yo, downtown Cleveland's nice though. Like downtown Cleveland is legit. It's straight. You didn't go downtown.
How about it? Was we downtown?
Yo, nah. What we did was we did shit for the family, which I would never do it again. Like me and the wife, we wanted to get married in Jamaica, but my family started complaining. Yeah. Never. Fuck your family. Do whatever as a couple what y'all want to do. I had people RSVPing, motherfuckers ain't show up. Wasted tons of money, bro.
That's a fact.
But you came through in the clutch for me.
Hey, shit. Hey,
you came through in the clutch.
My nigga, I tried to, as a special day, as somebody who's going through that myself, I was like, Dad, this is a big day. I want to be there for my nigga. It's all good. Big. What else going on with y'all? Y'all got anything going on? I got some shit that happened this week that I might want to win me. I'm not trying to win brownie points. Real talk. I'm not trying to win brownie points at all. This just actually affected me. This week, I had a big accomplishment through my life, right? So I got A+ certified.
Hey, that's what's up.
Passed my test. I'm A+ certified, guaranteed, certified genius in this bitch, right?
You need to clink this. Right next to the mic, nigga.
Yep. No, that shit plastic as fuck.
Here we go. Hey.
There it is.
Either way, right? So I passed my test, man, and those who know, I've been trying to do this for at least 10 years. Just keep getting off track, getting fucked up, moving, just letting myself down over and over and over again. So I've been on the grind for the last 3 months. Boom, passed my final test, because you gotta take 2. I passed the second one, I'm a certified G.
Hey.
My fucking wife is out of town. Wife out of town. You home alone as a single black man. It's supposed to be the greatest time of your life, nigga.
Wait, why? Why you say that? Just
Cause you finally alone. I'm talking about fully alone. Like the kids was gone. She took the kids with her to New York.
But I feel like the only thing you did was jack off.
Exactly, which was nothing. Like that's nothing. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so why the fuck you didn't call me, nigga?
Bruh, I'm telling you.
Pause.
Yeah, yo.
Oh my
you
God.
you jacking off without me, nigga? What is this?
Y'all know what the fuck talking about. This nigga home alone.
Why you ain't call me? You home alone? Yo,
I feel like all you did was jack off. Why you ain't call me? What? T-Money bugging.
what is wrong with you today, bro?
You
that
know what I
might
mean,
be-
man. I'm talking about hit the goddamn streets,
That
man.
might be worse than fortunate.
I'm talking about hit the
Pause.
streets, man. I've been trying to hit the streets all weekend. This nigga didn't call me.
Fortune is that's understandable. You like, I got the house to myself. You look at this shit like, yo, porn volume going all the way up.
He said,
You
no,
gotta
yeah.
watch the shit on. What?
Yo,
I get to hear the bass when this shit's black, nigga.
you look at your dick like, yo, you scream all you want. No one's gonna hear you. Not today. But T Money like, why wouldn't you not call me when you can masturbate so freely?
Hey, okay, look, this was not supposed to go there, but that wasn't the point. All facts, but what I was trying to say was I passed my test and shit. Real big moment in my life.
Right.
Real big successful moment. And the fact that my wife was not here, I feel like I couldn't enjoy it as much. Like I really, really, like this is probably one of the biggest things that I feel like I've done just for moral reasons. And her not being here, it didn't feel the same. I
feel the same.
I couldn't celebrate the way I wanted to. I didn't feel like I would have felt if she was here.
You definitely trying to get brownie points.
Nah,
Nigga,
that's-
Jada Fire and Street Fighter all weekend.
That's what it was.
Bro, I swear to God, man, that shit it was different. This is the first time I ever felt that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what else I could compare it to. I just know this particular situation, her not being here, it didn't hit the way it should have hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on her to come home to try to relive it, but it might the moment already passed. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's not
I
how
don't
it works.
know. But
That's not how it works.
Yeah, you go-
Because she ain't lived through it.
Right. True. We may be able to get something popping and restore the feeling that I thought I should have had at that moment. But I just definitely know for sure, nigga, success is not everything. Without the people you love around you is a real fucking statement. I promise.
Facts.
I promise you that.
Facts.
That shit, it was just different, man. But it was shit. But yeah, enough of the mushy shit, enough of the gay shit, Tony.
Hey, man.
Hey,
It
hold on.
wasn't meant like that.
I gotta ask, man. Is that as bad as your famous? Pause,
It is.
my nigga?
It is. I think that's completely lined up.
What's his famous pause?
I was hoping somebody would ask.
I know.
I mean,
2001. it stood for this long, my nigga. That is a grown man now. 2001 is 18.
It's 2019 now. Yeah.
So listen, we at the golf driving range, right? It's my first time coming to the golf driving range. My man Bird, and Fortunate, they used to go to the golf driving range all the time. This is my
Shit's
first
fun.
time. I think was Tony there? Tony might have
It
been
was just me and Bird.
Okay. So I come out there, I swing, boom, knock that shit about 25 yards. My first time. Bird swings, boom, knock that shit about 100 yards. Ahmad swings, Fortunate swings, boom, that shit just rolls in front of him.
oh shit.
I swing, boom, the shit go like 50, 60 yards. Bird swing, boom, that shit go like 100 yards. Fortunate swing, boom, that shit rolls in front of him. So that whole shit goes on one more time, two more times. I turn to this nigga Fortunate like, nigga, you suck. You know what this nigga had the audacity to say? This nigga say, man, I always start sucking when niggas come around.
Bro, I'm tell you like this, okay? I'm gonna tell you like this. It's pause, heavy pause.
You had to pause hell, bro.
Wait. Yeah.
Listen, there's no excuse for it.
Right,
But in my mind, I'm like, damn, before this nigga came out here, I was killing shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
always suck when dudes come around, son.
Before he came out here, I was killing shit. It fucked me up, man. Either
Call me
way,
lockjaw.
that shit went down. That shit is historical. Like,
Yo.
lockjaw, nigga, really?
I got one that's right there. So we at work and we walking. I got a homeboy that was like, man, my stomach hurt. Dude named McGee. He was like, man, my stomach hurt. we used to make jokes because he was overweight. So I was like, you know, you got all that magoo in your belly. Talking about semen, right?
Okay.
This nigga said, man, I wish it was just magoo in my belly. So he knowingly said that shit.
That's terrible.
Yours was subconscious. Yours was like, I always suck dicks when I'm. I mean, did you hear that slip up with the anchor lady?
Nah.
On ESPN, she was talking about Melvin Gordon, and she was like, she was talking about when they're playing the Broncos, right? Or when he come back, they're supposed to be playing the Broncos. Either way, they was talking about he was coming like, and it was like whoever the linebacker was like, he's gonna come straight down his throat. And then she's like, I mean, coming straight for his throat.
She
caught it.
It was on live?
It was on live, bro.
Yeah, she hit it with the combo.
Yeah,
bro.
it was like coming straight down her throat.
Nobody asked you about what you was doing last night.
Right.
So we say all this to say, welcome to the pause of the century, Tony.
Yeah, you on it. You definitely in there, Tony. That was T-Money. You dropped on that, buddy.
Y'all knew what the fuck I meant though. That could go either way.
For sure. We gonna add a pause button for this council here because niggas is flagrant.
It's getting crazy.
He's just real flagrant out here. Yeah, it's real flagrant. But anyway, yeah, Tony joined the club, so
I can't wait to tell Bird that one.
Yo, I can't believe you said that. That was good. Like,
real good.
Fuck were you thinking, dog? Only thing I could think that you were thinking is some gay shit.
Hitting the town, nigga. Hitting the town. That's all I was thinking about was hitting the town.
Yeah, that was
be out and about. You know, it's all good.
But he could hit the town when his wife is in town.
Yeah, but it's different because you don't gotta ask or the kids aren't around, so he don't have to watch them. It's just you can go whenever you want.
That's for me. I tend to throw out a lot of excuses when the wife is in town and the kids.
His favorite
is
saying is,
I got you.
I gotta stay with the fam. I'm like, nigga.
I'm a homebody, man. I like to be around my family and be there with my kids and my wife. You know
I kind of got to that point, man. I hate leaving. Bro, I hate leaving the family.
I mean, but if you do it every blue, it's not like I ask him every week, like, let's go. It's like once every 2 months or something. He's still like, I can't.
Bro, you know what it is? The older you get, bad timing is more prevalent than good timing.
Facts.
Like, good timing is, I was off today. I already spent time with my kids. I'm rested. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. All of that has to be going on. And then you ask me, I'm like, well, hold on. Does my wife want to do anything? No? Yeah, nigga, I go.
Yeah, but how many times
But if
that
any
shit
of those,
happen?
never, because none of those things ever line up at the same time. It's either I need to spend the kid time with family, I got to get up early tomorrow, or I've been working all day and I don't want to do shit tonight because I'm fucking tired and I'm an old piece of shit. Like, that's me. It's just, the older I get, the more things need to be lined up for me to want to fucking hit the streets.
A good night for me is just like, if I had the house to myself, I'm just chilling, watching TV.
Bro, that's what I did all
Yeah,
week.
maybe I'll probably jump on the Xbox.
Bro, I didn't even play no video games last week. Like this
What
week,
were you doing?
bro.
We already told you what he was doing.
And that wasn't
Jada
even,
Fire.
That shit was a bit heavy,
bro.
goddamn.
Nah, that shit wasn't honestly. And that's another thing. I didn't even do that as much as I probably should have. You know what I'm saying? I was watching cartoons, my nigga.
I'm not mad at that.
I was
I'm not
watching
mad at
anime.
that.
I was catching up on all kind of anime, and then I still had to get up and go to work. So it was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep, bro. Trying to
It
catch
be
up
like
on
that,
sleep.
but you get so used to the loudness of the house
is
and
amazing.
the piece. Well, to me it's a little off putting.
Oh no, that shit.
So like, yeah, when I had we moved into the house and I got there maybe like a day before they did, or 2 days or whatever. Bro, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was just walking around an empty ass
do
house.
make you feel weird for a minute. It
Like,
did.
I didn't know what to do.
Do y'all struggle like because they went to Disney like 2 weeks ago, and like you said, I had the house to myself. I can't go to sleep. Mm-hmm. It's like hard for me to sleep, and I don't sleep in the bedroom. I sleep on the couch in the living room. When
I'm kind of wherever I fall asleep is where I'm sleeping for the night.
Well, I make sure I sleep in the living room.
myself.
Like, if they're not home, I don't never
nigga.
sleep upstairs.
Nah, nigga, I'm purposely going to my bed and getting in that bitch every night.
So y'all seem like y'all to the point where y'all need the chaos of
Well, it's like
family around.
that's what
think
you're
so.
used to.
Yeah.
You're just used to the noise of the kids and her just always asks you to do something. And when it's just quiet, you happy at first, but like after the second or third day, like, God damn, I kind of missed them
Oh
niggas.
shit!
I do kind of miss it. I miss it in a sense of, well, not miss it, but I go through I don't know what to do with myself at first. Like, what do I do? Do I call a homie up, or do I watch this movie I wanted to see, or should
Or
I
like you
get some
said, it
video
crossed your
game
mind,
time
but
in?
then you like, I don't even want to. No,
I don't want to do none of those
that.
things. So then I wind up watching fucking what I really want to do is watch this fucking anime, catch up on this show. That's it.
That's kind of how I am. I'm an outgoing introvert.
That's me.
You know what I mean?
That's me. That's me.
I'd rather have some time to myself.
I like being alone. I'm cool,
I do
cool
too,
with
but
that.
it's like you said, after a certain amount of times, like, damn, man, this shit is boring.
Yeah, this nigga, no, that's him all day. He's like, hey man, what are you doing here? I just don't want to be home, nigga. Go to your house. You don't have to be. Don't even want to be around folks, nigga. That's how you are. That's how he been for the longest. Anyway, all right. Shit. What else is going on, man? I don't want to get political, but
I feel like you got to talk to these young niggas, man.
I do got something to say.
We have a new. I won't say new, but we got a growing little audience of younger folks.
Right.
And I was kind of apprehensive about this. So, long story short, my son asked my wife for the link because him and his friends be listening to it.
Which is wild.
It is.
He's around 13, 14, right?
Right. But I'm kind of like, and I was like, yo, do I want him to listen to this shit? But then I'm like, yo, I still cuss around him.
Right.
And I started to talk to him more as a man. And I think that a lot of information, that shit that we putting out is, I mean, you know.
So I wanted to go ahead and address that. Hey, young niggas, listen here.
Whoa.
OG shit. Every now and again, we gonna drop some OG knowledge on you. OG lesson number 1.
Right.
If you in a club, nobody is fooled. She's not tired and trying to rest with her head in your lap. Nobody's fooled.
This sounds extremely specific.
That's
bro.
just OG lesson number 1.
Very specific.
OG lesson number 1. Don't think anybody's fooled. All right, you think on that for a while, my niggas.
Yo.
You know what that is? Very specific, nigga. Somber Reptile 2004, nigga. This nigga.
Hey,
I was performing, and I remember seeing this nigga like, yo, this nigga's usually right up front when I'm performing. Her head is in this nigga's lap. Yo, she acting like she sleep, bro.
I support my homies.
But these niggas is like right in front of where the entrance is. Like if you walk in the entrance and walk 10 feet, you're where this nigga's at, where her head is at. It's like, yo, my nigga. Oh, you dirty dog. You dirty motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dude. I'm not dirty. That bitch is dirty. She's dirty.
Yo, so I'm gonna address the elephant in the room here real quick. So the first thing we say is, hey, we got a younger audience.
Yeah, a younger.
Then it gets worse.
and the quality of the show just plummets purposely.
Bruh, it's not even. It's shit you need to know, man. Some of this stuff they need to know,
some,
you know?
yeah. But I'm a big believer. That's why I feel like as much as I love my single women that's out there being mom and dad, is some lessons that only men can actually teach.
Ain't no chick about to tell their son that.
So it don't mean anything unless you actually throw out the repercussions that can happen because of this. You know
right?
what I'm
Yeah.
like say you got caught, nigga.
Yeah, I'm getting thrown out the club. I'm messing up the show for my homeboy who trying to do his thing. Whoever I came with that start causing the issue. Maybe I'm stranded, no ride. They could call the police. I could feel like I'm somebody. Something could happen to the chick where she get into. Too much shit could have happened. It was unnecessary.
Especially
because
now.
of y'all, the biggest promoter in the city hated you and me for like a decade. Nigga.
He hated you too.
Yeah,
Well, you associating with him.
Yeah.
He like this is type of fucking.
Nah, why you think I only rocked on his stage once?
Oh shit! No, I swear to God, I never even thought it affected you.
Nah,
I knew he ain't fuck with me. I knew that for sure.
Like, you gonna bring Ness back to the show? No, his friends like to get dick sucks next to the entrance door.
Damn, my bad, dog. I swear to God, I never thought it affected you. I just knew he ain't fuck with me.
This nigga breaking all kind of fire codes and shit.
Right.
Damn, bro.
Now think about it. Think back. How many times have I actually performed instead of battled on his stage?
You right. I'm thinking that. I'm like,
Yo,
I was on some other shit back then. It was a different guy at that time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really pay attention, but
You gonna call him MySpace Aki?
yeah, my
consequences to the actions, yo. I preach that all the time. Consequences to the actions.
Yeah, it's a
So I
fact.
had to I told my son about just naked pictures and shit. Mm-hmm. So when the kid, I think he was somewhere from the South that got sentenced, I want to say 12 years. So I'm going to do a fact check real quick. But either way, he got a naked picture of a girl his age.
That's That's child
and they
pornography.
tried to child pornography.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if the dude who's receiving it
Did he post it
is
somewhere
underage,
or?
anybody
think-
who
let me
sends
see.
or gets underage pictures, it's considered child pornography. So kids are
What?
committing child pornography against each other and could be locking each other up if they.
Okay, this is an issue. This is something that we have to discuss.
It
It's
is.
something that needs to be changed, bro.
I mean, yeah, but then how do you? I don't know, because it's supposed to be doing is protecting younger women and catching older perverts. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's supposed to be
absolutely.
doing. But it affects people who are just in their peer group, doing what they do. It's gonna affect them.
I did not know
And
that
I
was
tell
true.
my kid, my wife, and she preaches this all the time. She's like, you will go to jail if you send your little pee-pee picture to this girl over here because you think you like them. You're going to jail. You can
So
get
even
caught.
if she sends an equal picture back to him,
Yes.
he's getting in trouble.
Both of them getting in trouble now. If she's in it, now she getting in trouble. She's sharing child pornography.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the law. That's what those the words say. That's the law.
Who's creating these laws, B?
The people that this nigga ain't vote for
I didn't
should have
vote.
voted.
man.
I
If you
didn't-
would have
I
voted,
didn't vote
if you
either.
would have
I didn't
voted,
vote either.
it might have been different. I don't
Nope.
know. I'm just saying.
You're
I'm
lying.
just saying. I'm
You're
not
lying.
lying.
I'm keeping it real. You're lying.
No,
nigga.
I'm
it's
not gonna lie.
No, seriously though.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a conversation on my page where I said I didn't vote this time. Changed my mind, and niggas really schooled me.
Bruh, it's
Like,
real shit.
Hours upon hours.
It's
they
real
schooled
shit.
me.
That stuff
And
will
I'm-
affect you.
Right. I'm voting next.
What was the
time.
biggest thing they said that you was like, you know what, I got to do this?
I can't really remember. I can't remember what a conversation I had yesterday. I just remember the shit they were saying made sense to me to the point where
You walked away.
I'm
knowing.
voting.
Yeah, it's real shit, man. It's real shit, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. But also, there's another thing on the docket. I know we might get back to this, but Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang.
Andrew motherfucking Yang. I don't know how you feel about his policies. He's a young guy trying to make some changes. He's Asian, of course.
Right.
I mean,
Drew Yang clan.
right. He has a proposal about giving everybody in the world,
Not a world, America.
USA.
everybody, I'm bad. Everybody in America, $1,000 a month.
Right. Every household.
Every household?
Yeah,
Not every person over 18, just every household.
I think it's every household. I
Okay.
may be wrong. We might have to fact check this before, everyday man get on their period.
Before everyday man get on that.
But yeah,
Everyday woman.
everyday women.
So the question is, if you was getting, if your household was just getting thrown an extra 1,000, extra G a month, how positive would that be in your life?
Bro, who would that not help? You know what I'm saying?
I
The
don't know.
majority
G.
of America makes like 39, 42 a year.
Right.
The majority of the household. So
Extra G.
this means they're staying in, if we're assuming they're staying in houses that anywhere between $900 a month and $1,200 a month.
Right.
But would that make,
$1,000 takes care of that rent or that.
would that make people lazy though?
No, I'm still working.
It should make you
But there's some people out here that be like,
ambitious.
I got my rent money.
Yeah, you got your rent money now. There's so many other things that you can do. Start actually working. You got extra income.
But that's your perspective.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Some
Okay.
people's a piece of shit.
I can't see T Money's perspective where it would make some people
So-
lazy.
My first question is going to be, in order to do that, where are you raising taxes, or what are you cutting?
That's true.
To make up for that
Yeah.
$1,000 a month. So like, I know I'm gonna piss a lot of black people off, but when Barack ran second term, I was a little annoyed because he said he wasn't gonna raise taxes. But what he did was he altered the tax breaks that was once had, and then taxes still raised, and I was getting taxed more than the previous year. So I was a little annoyed with that, right?
I feel like every presidential candidate says no new taxes, and it's always new taxes.
Facts. Because they always find some backdoor way of raising it.
You really can't do anything without raising taxes, but a lot of the taxes pay for these programs that everybody's putting forward.
Yeah, now I voted for him. I voted for Obama. But that Mitt Romney, he said some shit where he was like, yo, if you trying to take out your money from the stock market, right now the stock market is trying to charge roughly 27%. He was like, I'm going to knock it down to 12. So I was like, right.
Because
it hit
a lot
me.
of people aren't stock market literate though.
True facts. Right.
That's true.
So I
Get that because I didn't get. I remember when he said that, and I didn't get it at the time.
I'm gonna bring it all full circle. So when he said that, I'm watching the debate. I'm like, oh shit. So then one guy stood up and said, yo, so how you gonna do it? Oh, I got to get back with Congress, and we're gonna have to see where we can make cuts. That's he probably would have had me.
Yeah.
Because but the fact that he couldn't explain how he's going to do it, I'm like, yo, what are you going to cut in order to do that? So I voted for Barack again. Right. I don't believe that we should vote based solely off party.
I get that, but you telling me just now that you was going to vote for Mitt Romney over Barack Obama?
I consider because so look, at the end of I'm concerned what's going to happen with me and my family. What directly affects me and my family. It's fair to say that the issues that Barack was laying out first term, honestly, I voted for him because I want to see a first black president.
Facts.
I'm be honest. Exactly. I wasn't even hearing nothing he could have said. Yo, his speeches could have been la 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 la.
Yeah.
And I would still voted for him.
His speeches were la la la. I ain't hear none of that.
I feel like he was going to win anyway just because he was going against.
He spoke well. Yeah. He's a very well speaker. He's very charismatic to me. And smooth brother. And I voted for him based off that. I overlooked other things. I was like, I'm not really resonating with that policy there. But
man, listen, as late as 2006, I was having conversations with my niggas. It might have been you where I was like, we're not going to see no black fucking president in my lifetime. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up out here. Yeah. We're people don't like us. They don't want black people in positions of power. And then I heard Cameron say something, and elect Obama. I was like, who the fuck is Obama, first off? Yeah. But it made me look into it. I was like, yo, is this nigga a prophet? Like, we really about to
Bro, I had to be a part of it.
Yeah.
I had to be a part of it, regardless of the outcome, the repercussions. I had to be a part of it. That first term. Second term, I felt like he was the better candidate. I think he did a good job first time around. He did.
What did he do that said he did a good job for you?
Now that's the right question, because most people don't have an answer, and I'm one of them. All I know is this. Is all I know. All I know is the bombs wasn't happening over here. Everybody, it was peaceful. The country felt a certain way. I enjoyed the feeling. So, like when T-Money say something like he not gonna vote because it don't affect me. I get it and I don't get it. I know where it does affect you and where it may not affect you. Just like in my situation with monitoring this first term of Barack Obama, what did he do that affected me and what he do that didn't affect me? A lot of shit he did not affect me because more of my local politics affected me than what he was doing on the federal level.
Yeah, but a lot of people think that once they vote for the president, that's it.
Right.
So that was it. That was an issue. Yeah. So we was like, oh yeah, let's get this black president in there. And then when it's time to vote for the House, right. The Republican get the House because we think that everything's good because we don't go back to the fucking polls.
Exactly.
So now even things that he may have want to implement, the House is making it so much harder for him. And we don't get past that.
I don't know. So that's why I voted for him again. I was like, you know what? The first round did pretty decent. Now I can't remember the timing. Was it in the second or the late first where the healthcare thing came about? I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was the second.
Was it early in the second, and that's when you started to push the healthcare?
Obamacare.
Yeah. So when the Affordable Care Act came about, I was already into it, and that's when I started listening, and that's when I heard some things that was like, I don't know, but I still respect the fact that he was trying to shake up the entire way that it's normally done to do something different. Because I'm a firm believer that most of the things in place right now, there needs to be a major shakeup or just a different approach than what it's been for the longest, because it's still not working. It's still not being fixed. So let's do something completely different. Don't break the wheel, but definitely change something. And nobody's really trying to change nothing. They're just trying to move the needle as far as where the money is being allocated, as opposed to changing the whole structure of it. And I thought his Affordable Care Act was on the path to that, even though it was something that a lot of people didn't agree with, forcing people to have to pay taxes for it if you don't sign up and shit like that. People didn't like that. I like the aspect that it was attempting to change the whole structure of healthcare in the first place, or more of it than normally. I mean, that's just me. Although I do understand the people that didn't like having to be forced tax-wise if you don't get involved in it. I get it. I'm just looking at people who's thinking outside the box to make a major change to a structure that's been in place for a long time. Because there has to be more than one way. There has to be other ways, and nobody wants to try. They want to try to look at what we got and tweak this and tweak that, as opposed to, you know what, let's just put that to the side. Let's try this whole new thing right here. That's the only way people move ahead in life in the first place. I promise you. If you've been doing the same thing your whole life and you only got to a certain level, the only way you get to that next level is by restructuring your whole game plan and approach to what you're doing.
No, I'm down.
That's why I'm behind.
I agree to an extent.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's parts of it that you don't like, but it's like, that's the part of it I did respect. That I was like, you know what? Okay, some people paying more taxes. People going to be pissed off about that. Some people ain't going to like this. Some people ain't going to like that. But guess what? It's a whole different approach. What if we try it and that shit actually works? You know what I mean? That's where I was with it.
I think the biggest issue is you get people that's just, I only vote Republican. I only vote Democrat. So then when these two parties is up and they debating, they already got their mind made up that they're going to vote Democrat. Prime example, Mississippi. Mississippi is a red state.
Right.
Now, if you look at the financials of Mississippi, like people finances in Mississippi, they're all, majority of that state is below the poverty line.
Word.
But they vote for
With the
a Republican Party that does not have their best interest at heart.
Not in the least bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me, like I get, so like I think you have to listen to both candidates and then you have to see which one resonates to you more.
So when you're talking about Mississippi, would you say that the voter is based off of racism?
Yeah, so people look at me crazy. I think racism and voting specifically on party are both, they're one and the same. They're taught things, because you get people that vote at 18. I voted Democrat because my parents voted Democrat.
My first vote was the same fucking brain wave.
And you get everybody that do that.
When I turned 18, I'm voting Democrat. Why? Because that's my mom been telling me for the longest. I don't know shit about shit, but that's what I'm doing.
I was in Augusta, Georgia, as in my uncle's house, who I know clears well over 150,000 between him and his wife. They're living very comfortably. And then they're still voting. They're voting Democrat. And I get it. You know, whatever. And then it was during when Obama was running against Romney. And I was in the kitchen. I was like, yo, man, Romney is kind of speaking to me. Everybody looked at me like I was fucking crazy.
Like, hey, listen.
It was like, what the fuck? Yeah, they was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just saying, man, like, what did, and that was my thing. Like, I want to know, I'm going for the party that's going to best help me in my situation. And I know it sounds selfish. I'm all for it. I think the Affordable Care Act is an amazing idea, because I think we need to take care of young and old people. I do believe that. I think that we owe that to them.
Right.
But a lot of the other things and even the Affordable Care Act didn't benefit me because I had insurance.
Right. Right. It's not going to even affect people that already have like insurance through their job and shit like that. I don't know. Either way, you sound like Killer Mike. Killer Mike, they did this revolt. Did they their panel, T.I., Killer Mike, who's the other lady? Candace Owens.
Was Kamala there?
No, not Kamala Harris. This was just
it was Candace.
Yeah, Candace Owens was there. He went off. This is probably super viral all over the place right now. I think it was like 5 minutes of him just like really delivering this message to people, saying, stop picking between what did he say? He said, stop picking between who the worst master is or who the best master is going to be. We need to be coming together as a community, putting together our ideas and saying which one of these candidates are going to give us this list of ideas, and that's who we all vote for. Not, we voting for all Democrat. Because neither one of the parties really give a fuck about us anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because
some of the stuff that Republicans were saying, like Mitt was saying, if you go back, so a lot of people thought he was trying to take away welfare, but he was saying, and I got to fact check it, but for the most part, he was like, look, welfare would be kind of like a temporary thing. It's not going to be something somebody can just get on and stay on and abuse the system. Word. So it's going to be used as a stepping stone to get you situated and get your things together and then get you up and start working.
That's not a bad idea.
Yo,
have to read.
Right. You know, and I know it sounds fucked up, but I get up and I go to work every day.
That don't sound fucked up.
Yeah. Unless you medically, if you're incapable of working, it should be no reason why you're not out working.
Right.
And if you just sitting up getting fucking food stamps, and while I'm getting up at fucking 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
How many people doing that though?
A lot.
It's a lot of people.
I know a female. I mean, she has a lot of kids,
Right.
But she's getting assistance, and all she has to pay is $40 a month.
Okay.
For rent.
Yeah, for rent. So,
But is she
I know a
just
female
sitting
that- I know
up?
that.
I mean,
and
she's
collecting?
working part time at a grocery store.
Why is she only working part time?
Cause her rent is $40 a month.
Right.
So-
See, that's what I'm saying.
There it is.
It should be used as a way to actually help my situation,
Right.
not something that I'm dependent upon. So what the way that she should do it, if it was me, I get you guys 6 kids and I get you working, right? So I'm the oldest of 5 boys, and my mother was a single mom for, you know, it was just me at the time, but she had a little support system. I don't know what old girl situation is, but to me, your hustle, you either need to be going to school,
Right.
getting a fucking trade, some type of certification, work a full-time job if you can, and well, it needs to be something more than that grocery store.
True.
Part-time at the
True
grocery
indeed.
store.
True indeed. See, that's the thing. Trying to measure how many people in the world on welfare is like that versus
I will
people
say
who's
this,
actually trying.
number-wise, even though the media try to make it seem like it's all black people,
It's a lot of white people.
no, it's more white people than black.
A lot
Mostly.
of white people. Yeah.
Mostly.
A lot of white people.
And
out
I'm
there.
not, so when I say welfare, I'm not talking, I don't want the listeners to miss and screw what I'm saying. I'm not saying black people. I'm saying if, I don't care what race you are. If you
Right.
fucking, and we're, everybody at this table work. And if you able to work and you just
your
choose
ass
not to and you taking the assistance,
Get your ass up.
get your
nigga.
motherfucking ass up. Slap your ass.
All right,
First off, I don't work, nigga. I fuck hoes some money.
Well, that's still work.
Hey,
You
get me
getting
in.
up.
Get me in, man.
bro. That is a business. It's about being an entrepreneur. I respect it. I respect it.
Yo, and then really
It's
yo,
one of the oldest professions in the world. Man.
Facts.
yeah.
Oldest profession in the world, man.
And I don't, man. I'm sorry, Faye. I'm sorry. I'm bugging.
That nigga just realized.
Yeah, I think, oh shit.
She gonna punch the shit out of me, dog. I can't even.
Gonna cook my dumb ass.
Damn, niggas do it all the time. You hang out with your boys and shit just start getting fly. You be like,
Right.
nigga, I'm the flyest nigga in Nebraska. Wait till you go home, nigga.
Baby, I'm sorry.
You gotta put on the deep voice. You gotta put on
Yeah.
like it's a song. And
Yeah,
shit.
baby, I'm sorry.
You know, I just think about you all day.
All right. Hey, we got to get into it, man. It's pretty much a popular thing right now, and people want to know: is Tekashi 6ix9ine a bitch?
Short answer.
It's so nuanced and layered.
It is.
Man.
It is.
You know, because he's in a situation where niggas who was supposed to be rocking with him were snitching as well.
Right.
But if I'm in that situation, I don't give a fuck if they snitching. I'm not snitching.
Okay. If they not snitching, you're not gonna snitch.
No.
he
Even
said
if they are snitching,
You're not gonna snitch. Why?
okay, if they're snitching on me, yeah, I'm telling them. Get them niggas the fuck out of here.
Right.
But if they snitching on everybody else and that shit don't come back towards me, I'm not snitching.
See, I think the interesting thing about this situation is more along the lines of why is he okay feeling like he's gonna be accepted outside the walls of the jail system?
Does
For
he
snitching.
really think that though,
I don't even-
or
Bruh.
does he, or is he like? Is it a situation where you know what you did, you just gonna face the music?
That's what it is. He just wants to get the fuck out of there.
He want to get out of there, but is he ready to face the music with the public? I don't think he
he
feel like
ready-
he's gonna
I think-
face no music.
I think he'd rather face the music out in public because in prison they're probably gonna kill his ass.
You're right about that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, he's gonna die out here too, but-
he's not gonna last a day.
Yeah, but he feel like he got a better chance out in the real
Yeah.
world than in prison because prison is a whole new world, boy.
he got options out here.
He refused witness protection, which everybody should know by now. He refused witness protection, and now he just recently posted some shit talking about what did he say? Where he said why old people that's mad at me for snitching is just hating. I don't even understand that sentiment in the first place. Like, somebody's mad at you for snitching, and you are interpreted it as them hating or being jealous of you who snitched. Now, let me see. If you didn't snitch or you didn't do whatever you did, would those people be hating on you? No, they're only doing it because you snitched. So why are you considering that they're hating because they're jealous because they mad at you for snitching? And the only reason that they mad at you is because you snitch. I don't understand his logic. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if I should be trying to understand this young purple head nigga. I don't know. Like,
that's what niggas say that don't want to hear the truth.
Probably. It probably what it is. Like, bruh, niggas are gonna be mad at you.
No, probably. Have you ever just told a nigga the truth and then he be like, yo, you hating on me right now?
Yep.
Why you hating on me right now?
Right. Yeah. That's a
This
normal
program,
response.
everybody don't want to hear that shit. So I don't know. I kept quiet on most of the Tekashi shit because I don't care. I don't care. So I don't know really what's going on. I just see the memes and I find them funny.
Right.
So I didn't ever take the time to like research. So I don't know.
I don't know the situation myself either. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I just know, nigga, you was involved in some shit. I know this for a fact. You was involved in it. You claimed it. You put in the world that this was your life, and not just in the world. This was real. This was the real you. Then you get locked up for the shit, and if you a part of that world, you there's certain rules you're supposed to go by. When you and your team go down, you and your team went down. That's just what happened because you were part of that world.
But nobody on that team followed those rules though.
Everybody snitching.
Yeah.
God damn.
Crazy.
I guess when they saw it, like it was like he's starting to tell, so fuck that. Why am I gonna hold it?
But it wasn't. It was a situation to where like they was telling before him though.
I thought he was the only one telling.
No.
So the cops did their job. The detectives did their fucking job. You goddamn right.
Ice-T got it done. You know, Ice-T always playing the cop roles.
Right.
Ice-T got it done.
All right. So the question is, damn, son.
So who did tell first?
He told first.
I heard that Shotty was telling.
Nah,
it wasn't Shotty.
6ix9ine told first.
It was 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Snitch,
because he thought he was gonna be out by now.
I almost made up a name, Snitch9.
Snitch9.
If 6ix9ine was telling
like
first,
that.
then all bets is off. Then
Right.
Because if Shotty would have been telling, he would have got a lesser sentence.
So what about this? Okay, so what about all this shit where he's dropping Jim Jones and Cardi B names?
that shit is crazy.
I don't know why he's doing
shit
that.
I think that's more flagrant than talking about Shotty and all them other people he's actually in doing shit with that got locked up. You dropping names on people who ain't got shit to do with shit.
Yeah, you could make a case for him to, because again, I don't know. You can make a case for him given the situation of everybody I'm telling too. Fuck it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't about to go out.
I'm not even really mad at him about
okay,
snitching.
if that's the case, then, whatever. But Jim Jones ain't at trial.
Nah.
That shit's
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
I'm at
what
home
the
chilling, my
fuck?
G. What is happening? Why is my name coming out your mouth? I'd be super pissed. Like, bro, you're in a situation.
That was
niggas that's locked up is in a situation. I'm not in a situation. Why are you bringing my name into this courtroom? That
was that
that'll
Kobe
get
and
you
Shaq
fucked up.
shit.
That'll get you fucked up.
That is
Yeah.
some
That's that Kobe and Shaq shit.
That'll get you fucked up.
I thought it was okay because Shaq do it.
Like, what? Nigga, what? What? Nigga, what?
Like I'm over here practicing free throws. What the
Right.
fuck you talking about?
Bro, that'll get you all, man. That'll get you all the way fucked up. I think that's a bigger issue than him telling. As far as in my eyes, dog. Because honestly, let's tell the truth. We all fucking rob a bank, right? All of us fall right now. As a matter of fact, when this podcast go off, we gonna get the blueprints out. We gonna put the plan together, and then we gonna go do this shit.
Completely wrong.
Disclaimer.
Negative. That is not happening.
Why not?
I agree.
What are you talking about? Why are we not doing it?
I agree.
Y'all niggas ain't down? Y'all niggas ain't down?
I'm down.
All right, bet.
2 out of 50% of them is down.
With just me being there looking how I look, we get caught.
That's why you staying in the car.
Okay,
You stay in the
okay,
car.
okay.
He still get 20 years, nigga.
But you might offset that though. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. If you drive, you going in.
Okay.
We coming in behind.
Okay.
Either way, all right. So we got the plan together. Everybody down. Cool.
No,
Yes,
no,
you
we
just
don't.
said you was down.
Negative. I did not say
Ness
I'm
is down. T Money down. I'm
down.
I'm down. What else you need? What else you need?
to not go. I need to not go.
God damn.
Hey, we ain't getting that $1,000 next year, boy.
What's the point? What's the point? Go ahead.
The point is, if we all do this and we all get locked up, we all sitting behind the goddamn, they trying to figure out who's the mastermind of this shit, who did this, and they offering you a deal, they offering you a deal. Everybody got a deal on the table if they let go of some certain facts or tell shit a certain way, right? What are you gonna do?
I'm not saying shit.
You show.
Facts. Super duper facts.
What's that?
Well, I won't even be there.
You know, you're there. You're
I'm
there.
there.
Nigga, what would you do?
Okay, I gotta rephrase my answer. In the event I was dumb enough to do some stupid ass shit like this,
Right.
I'm not saying shit.
Right. Okay.
Same. So I felt if that's what we agreed on doing,
That's what we
I
agreed
can't.
on.
Yeah, I can't. So people got to know snitching shit like completely messed up. And I'm by no way am I a street nigga, dog.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just got my A+. Nigga.
Shit, I played sports growing up. You know what I mean? That wasn't my thing. But I do know that if we're all going down and we're doing some shit together, and me telling on you is snitching.
Facts.
Now the nigga that's broke into the old lady house next door, beat the shit out of him, and you seen him,
Yeah, get that nigga the fuck out of here.
get him the fuck out the community.
Right.
That don't count as snitching. So niggas, and it's fucked up because that's what we believe. We believe anytime that we sit up there and we try and report something that's wrong, that's straight snitching.
That's fucked up. That's why community stay fucked up.
Because if you're not in a position to do something, see me, if I know that I'm not that guy that could go over there and fucking fuck this dude up that I see that, then you need to do something.
True indeed. I sit back. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If we all get locked up on this shit, I'm just telling you how I.
You gonna tell us? I see it in your face.
I didn't say I was gonna snitch.
You gonna tell us?
But I am definitely gonna look at everybody's situation to find out if somebody's situation is different than mine.
Oh, shit.
And
You looking for somebody expendable.
This nigga like
Exactly.
Ness ain't got no kids.
And Ness ain't got no kids. Ain't got no kids. I can take care of Sasha.
You hear this?
Sasha is the dog.
I can take Sasha in, and he could make me do an extra year, and I'm gonna look you up. But if I can get home to my kids before then, why wouldn't you want that for me? I didn't say I was gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm be considering this.
Nigga, that mean if you consider that mean you gonna do it, nigga. Cause when they say we're gonna hit you with 25 years, nigga.
Fortunate to snitch.
25 years cause we shot the goddamn guard. You gonna tell on this nigga?
First of all,
you
shot the guard.
I did.
I know you shot the guard, and this is a fake situation, but I know you shot the guard.
Okay, so that mean you gonna think
That's
about
how I know
that
you
nigga
did it.
pulled the trigger.
I tell you how he gonna snitch. It won't even be the cop that's gonna do it. He's just gonna have the cop gonna have the wife come in there. Cop gonna have his wife come in there. She gonna be like, nigga, you really gonna sit up there and do this to your family? He gonna be like, all right, it was Lasell, it was Ness.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna consider people's situation because if we all locked up, we can't help each other.
And now we know.
T-Money was in the safe, jacking off in the safe.
Now we know, boy.
Like, why this nigga ain't tell me?
His DNA is all over the evidence.
I'm just saying,
First off,
bro.
I'm training Sasha to bite the shit out of this nigga.
Listen, I'm not gonna frivolously snitch. Okay, I don't plan on doing that. I plan on putting
Snitching, dog.
Hey, he's just like that nigga for dead presidents. The crazy nigga. I had to tell, man.
That nigga added a word on it.
I'm not saying I'm gonna snitch. I'm just saying.
You just said you would consider. So
there's a way to beat the system.
So that means we all get 25. You only get 5 years. You gonna tell on us, nigga, so you can go back to Vivian and the kids. Cause you don't want to lose her.
It depends.
If this shit was a movie, we getting out of jail looking for you.
Why? Nigga, I kept your book straight. Nigga, I got everything.
Nigga, you gonna stop after 25 years, you might, man. Fuck them.
I'm not saying I'm gonna.
If I pull up to the crib and you petting Sasha, nigga, you looking at both of you, nigga?
It's my dog now. Nah. I wouldn't do that. I would definitely knowingly make this decision that we gonna do this together. I'm not gonna snitch on nobody. I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate. Other people will do this.
But the point is, you can't be in a then. If you know that's the consequences of the lifestyle,
right? You
don't even need to be in a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly. Because
Facts.
those are hard rules.
I got relatives right now. They don't give a fuck about going to jail. That's not me, dog.
Their lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
right.
I got. You know what I mean? Like so, and that's the shit they into.
Right.
If that's you don't halfway, and I think that's my biggest issue with this whole situation is the fact that you glamorizing a lifestyle that you're not about, and I think in this day and age we really anti that. Even like you see, like they be giving females bullshit for photoshopping the cellulite out of their ass and shit. Like, yo, show that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, be who the fuck you are.
But it's not even that. Like, I be watching First 48. Like you said, these niggas, they want to shoot people and shit. But as soon as they get in the damn irritation room where they're just questioning them, they turn to bitches.
Yeah,
and turn on their friends and just, it's crazy.
Nigga, they will tell.
Yeah.
Niggas will tell.
Yeah.
And that's the issue that I have. So being a father, that's the music that you putting out. So my kids thinking it's cool, but you know, I'm telling them it's not. But all kids don't have that father figure, and they going at, oh shit, man, Tekashi's that dude, dog. You know, this, and this. I'm about to live like how he living. And this is prime fucking example that niggas don't be about the life that they be wanting to sit up there and try and fucking push out.
So are we saying music is skewering? Am I saying that shit right?
Yeah, no, you got it right.
Okay, is that shit
skewing,
skewer,
skew?
Which one is the word?
A skewer is the shit you put the shrimps and stuff on.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
Skew.
Okay.
Is when you kind of go off track. Go ahead, though,
I got you. Is it influencing the mind of the children in the wrong direction?
Heavily. Always has been.
I appreciate you for saying that.
Always
I agree.
And as much as I love it.
And because it's affecting our community, no one cares.
Right.
But I feel like the fact that it's affecting our community, we make the most popular music right now.
Right.
It's affecting the world.
Correct.
It is.
We got nerds online like trying to talk about street shit.
Right.
True.
It's kind of crazy. It's really weird.
But
out
I
here.
think the flip side of that is you got dude in the suburbs that's trying to live that street life. 9 times out of 10, he got a stronger support system that's going to balance that out and tell him how dumb that is. But then you talking about somebody that's, you know, that's in the hood that don't have that support and they thinking that shit is actually life.
It's matching up to what they see every day, too.
Exactly. So to me, that's the flip side of it. And you're right. I think our culture, not even just music, our culture strongly influences the world. I believe that 100%.
Yeah. Most popular genre in the world.
Exactly.
Most popular genre in the world.
The point I'm making is we gonna push artists like Tekashi. The mainstream media will. But artists that actually have a little more to say, a little more positive role.
Nestle.
Exactly. Doesn't get the actual mainstream push.
I've been thinking about that a long time. Go ahead.
Before you even say that, do we really push Tekashi? Because I remember when this nigga first dropped Gummo, and we was clowning this nigga for
We was. But when you go on the radio, I'm talking about the powers that be. The people that decides who get played and who doesn't. You go on the radio, that's all you hear.
You know why they pushed him? Because we clowned him so much and we reposted the shit while we was clowning him, and it got him millions of views. And the white people at the top only see
the views.
10 million views.
Get him some more shit.
Yeah, we about to really push this nigga.
I believe that's part of it.
I remember seeing it specifically. I remember.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But I also think that they try to program us into liking who we like. It's been plenty of times I heard a song the first time, I'm like, man, that shit trash. But I heard it so much, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna let it ride.
Jam.
Yeah.
Over time, we was just thinking about familiarity.
Familiarity. Boom, 1 for 1. You corrected him. That nigga came back clutch.
I got you. Once you get used to something that's putting your face on a regular basis, you are more subjective to enjoying it.
Bro, it's advertising 101.
I just told the story on my other podcast about T Money having sex with a real ugly girl.
What's the story? He made the face. I need the story now.
I don't even know who the hell you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. You know.
That nigga made the face and he took a deep breath.
No. We not gonna say no names.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
You don't call her Crystal.
Just hold on. What period in our lives was this?
This was we were at the Ophi at the juke joint.
Okay.
The original era. Juke joint.
MySpace era.
You did it on the clock. I say that. You know who I'm talking about.
Tony, you
on the clock.
Dirty.
That's all I'm saying. You did it on the clock. So now you know who I'm talking about.
She was white, wasn't she?
No.
What?
No.
The white thought king?
But
white?
When I got first introduced to this person is not attractive. Very not attractive.
Hold on. Every nigga's fucked an unattractive girl before.
I understand that.
You had to say that, but no, nigga, not me. Not me.
But not only an unattractive person, but an unattractive person that you wouldn't have touched with a 10-foot pole.
She was ugly?
Bruh. Bruh. And I'm talking about, you know how you got ugly chicks and then ugly chicks with no body? She's ugly and nobody. Got both bad things going on. But over time, it was normalized that, okay, when I first met you, you didn't look like a normal human being. That's how ugly you are. But since I've been around you for so long, man, okay, it's cool.
Consistency.
Normalize it. Things that you get put in front of on a regular basis becomes normalized. And
Hold on. And we was slow at the time, and I was bored. So if she says
Those be the traps though.
it was a trap, but I was bored. And she was
Those
like,
be the trap.
if she says whip it out,
I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
I'm bored at work.
I ain't never smashed.
I wish I could give you a picture.
Ness, I'm bored at work. You bored at work. She is ugly, but she like, let me suck your dick.
Okay, all right.
And then you know when you get your dick, so she's doing a pretty
She
good
real
job.
ugly,
Right.
bro. I don't know, man.
Nigga.
She's ugly, but you know she's doing good.
I got to specify when I'm single, I'm not turning down head. I'm not turning down head from no.
I'm bored at work. I'm not doing shit.
Bruh. No, I could put pictures of people in front of you that you would not let suck your dick.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay,
absolutely.
Okay.
You know
First
what I'm
person come to mind, Whoopi Goldberg. I'm not taking any Whoopi
head
Goldberg head.
I'll get head from Whoopi.
Okay,
I've seen a picture where she looked decent enough to give me head.
you know the black chick from
I'm
Ghostbusters?
good.
No, exactly.
No.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. She looked worse than her.
No, you lying.
my
No,
You're
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
You're lying.
All right, whatever.
You're lying.
They on the same level?
She looks like a nigga.
Nigga, she looks like a nigga.
No, she just looks like an ugly female. She looks like a nigga.
Yo, you got Ghostbuster head?
Yeah. What the fuck, bro?
Hey,
my
man.
point is, nigga, if you're around it long enough, sometimes your judgment gets skewed and things get normalized. And that's what the music is doing to the people. That's what.
Remember
in
the
so many different
female,
ways.
the female boss from 40-Year-Old Virgin
Yeah.
that kept hitting up? Yeah, bro, negative.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have got head from her.
She had no,
She
she had no lips.
Most white people don't have lips.
You need lips.
She looked like she gave the suction cup of hell.
The suction cup of hell.
I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel you.
Like
I
I
got
said,
me.
you just be
I
in
look at
situations sometimes you like, fuck y'all, I know this dude.
Have you ever turned down head?
Yeah, I turned her head for a couple girls.
Not
Actually,
from her,
sex.
though.
Actually,
Not
sex.
from
I
her,
turned
though.
down.
Not from her.
That because I knew her too. We were close.
Familiarity.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
trying to tell you, that's what happens over time.
Say this with me. Familiarity.
I don't even want to say it no more.
Familiarity.
Familiarity.
There we go.
Familiarity.
What was that? What was that Italian swing you put on?
I don't know. You got
familiarity.
Listen, I talk to a lot of people from New York all the time. It's crazy.
Right. That nigga New York accent got heavy.
Yeah, it did.
I talk to niggas from New York all the time. You know what I mean,
Familiarity. Yeah.
So I got an example for you. YG's, my chick go loco. You never heard that shit?
Yeah, I do. I don't like this.
You heard it, bro? I fucking hated it.
I don't
when I
like
first heard
it.
it.
You like it now?
I catch myself singing it sometimes when it.
Like the chorus is
bro,
catchy.
it's racist as a motherfucker.
is it?
But you know he's from
little
LA,
bit.
so he's a gangbanger.
He go,
so.
my chick go loco. Adida.
Yeah,
Like, it's the ad lib shit, bro.
like you saw the video, right? He got like
No.
Mexicans in it. He got Mexicans.
I believe it, but yeah, I just and then I catch myself singing that shit sometimes.
Nah,
when it
I
come
hate
on.
that
This
song.
is how I
lot of songs
determine
like that.
whether shit is racist or not. If a Mexican nigga did a song about a black chick like that, what would be her version? His version.
Right. My chick go watermelon.
Go watermelon.
Yeah, that's racist.
That's it's unnecessarily
But
racist.
like I said, it's like he's speaking like gang terms, so I guess it's okay.
But loco is a Mexican. Spanish.
Yeah, but you know in LA,
Then in the whole,
it's more Spanish.
It was
gang.
a whole. The song is a whole fiesta type of song. Oh, okay. What about the other one? 150s, big ol' uno, dos, tres. That when my man come in rapping,
Maybe that nigga hang around with a lot of.
it's a little bit.
I got a whole Mexican family out in San Diego, man. I feel
That's
like
what
if
I'm
I made
And that's
one
what I'm
of those
saying. That's
songs,
where he
They'll
lives.
be fucking with you.
yeah, they will fuck.
That's what I'm
with
saying. He might just be familiar with them. He with them all the time. And
I guess
he doing something for them. And in their eyes, they probably like, yo, I'm glad you putting on what we do.
this is how it come off to me, right? To me and my cousin, I went to a Mexican restaurant. We eating, and he's like, "Hey, mira." He waves her over, right? He goes, "You get the sombrero andale,
What? Yo.
Domino's,
Oh shit!
bro." I got up and left. I was like, "I'm not eating here. Food ain't even come yet." I'm like, "Bro, I'm not eating here."
You thinking she gonna go spend the food?
She got told,
She have
niggas.
every right to though.
So hold on.
Yeah.
Is he speaking her language or is he on some bullshit.
Okay, the flip side of that, I give you something else. I go into a bathroom. I'm at work.
All right.
I speak to a dude. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He white. He says, "What's good, my brother?"
All right, man. All right. So I have a phrase. It's called 2019ing.
Yeah.
I have a hard time discerning whether we're 2019ing or we actually have an issue. When a white man says, "What's up, my brother?" I hate that shit, bro.
It's not.
That's not
because I feel like
2019.
that's not. If that's the way you talk, then I'm cool with it. But I feel like you completely changed up everything,
Right.
Because you were talking to me,
Bro.
Okay, so the situation between the Mexican, she was Mexican, right?
Yeah, she was Mexican.
Mexican restaurant and the white dude. The difference I see there is there possibly could have been a communication barrier, a language barrier, actual language barrier at the Mexican restaurant that he wasn't aware of.
English was fluent.
Okay, so then he tripped.
Yeah, he was
tripping.
English was fluent.
When he says Vámonos,
He hit that shit with Vámonos. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not eating here." And I just got up, I'm not doing it.
So if the English was already flowing, then he was just wilding. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the dude, the part with the white dude is, I speak English.
But I don't think his intent was to be racist.
He was trying to connect or
Possibly. I don't think the dude in the bathroom intent
right.
was to be racist.
Okay. All right. So we get this clear. Any of the 215 people that hear this shit, speak how the fuck you speak. Don't say. I always hate it when white people say brother. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that
Yeah.
shit, bro. With a passion.
Okay.
Don't say brother.
Okay.
How
But
about
You
when they
only
try-
say that shit to me.
Or when they try to
you
do
don't
the
say it
handshake.
to a white nigga.
Like, when they try to dap you up, you
Try to
like,
do all of that,
you
yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna be honest. So they probably do that. I might be to blame to that. I like to throw off handshakes to white people and fuck them up. If I'm not in a work environment I like to just do a little extra on my handshake.
Yeah, but these niggas are like almost 60 years old trying to do this shit to me. Like,
See, you got to be more like Obama. You see how he does when he goes down the line, he shakes the white people's hand, and he shake the nigga hand. You know what I'm saying?
That campaign shit. That shit was funny.
But yo, he's consistent with that shit. Though.
I normally would, but if I'm in a playful mood, I'm gonna throw a little extra on my handshake to fuck with you.
I feel you. Now, I tell you what. What about Asians? Every single nigga at this table got an Asian accent that they waiting to get out.
I don't. I disagree.
You
I don't.
You don't have an Asian impersonation that you do.
I've dated an Asian, so I'm sensitive to these things.
I feel you, but do you have an accent that you could pull out at any moment?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay,
used to
all right.
roast her
All
with
right.
it, so yeah. I'm
You
consistent.
saying you don't got
I'm
one?
consistent.
Bro, I'm the worst at like the accents and shit. All my accents sound like I'm either Jamaican. And no matter what race I try to do, it come out being Jamaican and shit.
I just feel like black people make fun of Asians the way they mad at other people that do racist shit to them.
Black people are just as racist.
I mean, first
Yeah.
off,
Like we are.
First off,
Especially towards Asians.
first off,
Everybody.
Asians have the greatest movies of all time.
They do.
So why would we not emulate what the fuck we see?
That's
in
true.
this shit?
I don't
That
think we
shit's
do it
dope,
in a
nigga.
racist manner. I think I know I do. I do it in an endearing way. Or I think I'm doing. It's probably come off racist as fuck to anybody I ever done it to. But in my mind, it's endearing because I really like the shit, and the shit is like genuinely funny to me,
Bro.
Not racist funny, but nigga, that shit funny. I don't.
I got a homeboy Tantrum. He's from out there in the Bay Area in California.
Yeah.
And Tantrum looks exactly like the nigga from Wu Assassins that the dude turns into. He looks the same dude that fought John Wick in the final battle of Part 3.
Oh,
Looks
shit.
exactly like this nigga. Master Tatsu face ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And every time I do like, you know, an Asian impersonation, I was thinking I was, you know, just being a funny nigga that liked Asian shit.
Yeah.
Tantrum would be like, yo, you a racist piece of shit, nigga. Oh, shit. He ain't say nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you a racist piece of shit, B.
Yeah.
And I ain't get it for some years until, like, you know, a couple years ago. Like, damn, yo, like, I'm really...
Nah,
kinda saying
that's not
some
racist.
racist shit.
I'll tell you why. Because it's always the intent that's behind it. So I'm a big believer in we can have a sense of humor and joke about shit. But when you purposely trying to like make someone feel less than, I think that's when it becomes racist. When I think it depends on the source in which it's coming out. So I have friends that's gay, and I say some really, if in passing, the way you hear, I talk to some of them, you would think it's some hateful shit.
Right.
But that's the way I legit joke with them that way. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't get that.
Yeah.
Like, you have personal relationships with people.
Yeah.
And you can joke with them in a certain manner.
True.
Right, but then again, at the same time, I've told plenty of people, hey, if your friends let you say nigga to them, that's cool, but no, don't bring that outside of your circle of friends where you can say nigga to. Don't bring that shit to me because I don't know you like that.
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's still consistent with what he's saying.
Yeah, because you
around his friend circle.
Yeah, if they're in a circle, so that whole white people shouldn't say nigga shit.
Just don't say it around me.
Yeah,
right.
It depends on what circle you in.
Right.
I had to do it at my job. True story. We out in the field training. This nigga pulled me to the side. He like, hey man. I'm like, what's up? No reason, no build up to this.
Yeah.
He said sometimes I say the N-word when I'm in the car by myself listening to music. I swear to God.
He had to confess to you.
I guess so. I say that because recently he comes home. He told me, he texted me out the blue. He said, my son came home and said the N-word. And he said, I popped him and I told him that you never, ever say this word, ever. You never say this word unless you're in the car listening to music. I swear to God, bro. He told me this shit. I got the text right now.
So all right, so we have to discuss this, man. Is this word nuanced and layered, or is it just completely off limits for all white people? Because I remember I scared the shit out this white dude because he always, all right, so when I lived in New Jersey, I stayed with white people. They understood my stance on this shit. The dude who I worked on music with, had his girlfriend had a metro. He was kind of metro white dude that would come around, and every time, I think it was 50 Cent said something like, "If I'm gonna see you, nigga, I'm gonna see you, nigga," some shit like that. Every time 50 said that on that song, which is one of their favorites, he would say it. So one Sunday, I'm like, yo, I'm about to get this motherfucker. So we in the crib, and he's sitting down. He's kind of like where T Money is to me. And the part comes on. I'm like, yeah.
He's about to say
He's like, yo, when I see this nigga, I'm gonna see you, nigga. All right, what the fuck you say, nigga? What the fuck you say? Yo, he's sitting there like, yo, I go on for like 5 minutes, like, I got your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? And he never said that shit again to this day. You know what I'm saying? Never. That was like almost a decade ago. So it's like, can you even say this when a song is on?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, say a lot of white people go to black concerts now. So when they're at a concert, I'm sure they say it.
Yo, Kendrick, you see Kendrick shut that chick down?
Yeah, he
on stage.
He was like, "Yo, don't say that word."
Right.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
He brought her on stage like to sing his words.
Oh, and the dude said it.
No, she was
Oh,
about
it was a
I ain't gonna lie, I loved that shit.
Yeah.
When he said that shit, I loved it because it shows the level of real that he is
And consistency.
and consistent. Now, do I believe that? I think that, like we said, we pushing out a product that's worldwide, and we filling it with nigga. And are we really supposed to expect that people of other races aren't saying it when they're listening to the music?
Flip side of that, my brother, Jaron Benton.
Yeah.
You already know him. He had a show out here, 1,000 people in the crowd, and he has a song where he says something about nigga. I can't remember that. I'm terrible for not knowing my brother's song. But he said something about nigga in the song, and he's introducing the song to the people. He was like, this is the only time I give y'all white people, a pass on saying nigga. I seen people in the crowd like, oh, he tripping. Like black people.
Yeah.
He tripping. They leaving.
Word.
But the white people in the crowd like, oh, shit.
I got
Yeah, they got
Yeah, shout out to Jared, man, and he do this thing. I feel like it's a real complicated, layered situation, and it comes down to the individual. In my mind, if you give out this leeway, it's only going to be taken advantage of. at some point in time and turn it to something that you didn't want. That's kind of with everything. You give anybody enough leash, they gonna wind up hanging themselves. So we start saying, yeah, it's okay for you to say nigga because it's a part of the song. It's cool. So white people are like, yeah, all right, cool. So then that becomes normalized. Like you said, normalized, you're gonna wind up fucking the ugly bitch. That's what I'm saying. We even if you don't feel it that much, I wouldn't allow it for most people because I know that it can snowball into something else. Is all I'm saying. If we start saying it's cool for you to say it while this song is on or that song is on, sooner or later that's going to turn into I was just singing a song, and now I could just say it. We say it all the time. I say it when the song's on. What's the difference between me saying it when the song is on or when we just having a conversation? I'm not calling you it because that's going to be the next argument.
Right.
I'm not calling you a nigga. I just use it in my conversation. It's going to go from saying it in the song to I just use it in conversation to nigga. This is how I talk, so I could call you nigga.
So it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's why that's the only reason even though I don't care because I don't let that word control me in a sense to where it's gonna make me react unless it's just a situation that basically the opposite of what I'm saying right now. It pissed me off and I do it. But you know what I'm saying?
All right. So we have to establish parameters on this shit, man. But
that's what I'm saying. We establish those parameters. It's gonna be
against us. Everybody has to be in line with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody see that. They not though.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. So where are we at with it? Is it like
that's why I say
the same
stick
place
to
where we started?
Yeah. Strict stop is a full stop for me because it's going to be the slippery slope no matter what. Now you personally can ignore people who don't do it because I probably do it myself because it don't bother me. But if you ask me on the higher level, the general overall level, you shouldn't be saying that shit.
Because I personally recognize the layers and the nuances with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm around a white dude and he's singing one of his favorite songs from Nestle, and I'm like, I smacked the nigga, and he says I smacked it. I'm like, yeah, you just saw my lyrics, nigga. You know
yeah.
But it's like if one of my other folks was in the car when he says that shit, he's gonna punch that nigga in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all right, so it's same dude at my job who has a Flash T-shirt and shit. If he, I don't think I showed you that shit. I just said that shit for no reason. If he says nigga, actually he does say nigga, and he's never said it around me. I've never heard that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've heard him catch himself say that shit. If it was just random and he actually finished it and I didn't hear him catch that shit, I would have checked him.
Right.
But he said it in front of my homeboy, Coach. You know what I'm saying? Coach is a light skinned dude. I guess they think it's like certain layers of certain shades of people you can say this shit around.
Funny as shit.
But Coach,
why all three of you niggas just look right at me? All three of you niggas look right at me.
You like
some light skinned niggas.
You light skinned. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I felt you two niggas. I'm looking at him because he's talking, and I felt you two niggas looking at me.
So coach is lighter than you. You know what I'm saying? But Coach is more militant than me. Yeah. I had just got Coach hired at this job. So, Alex says nigga in front of him. He wants to punch this nigga. I'm like, bro, you need this job. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Chill out. God damn. Hey, that just goes to show you, man. Like, skin niggas ain't respected. Not that they shouldn't be. I'm just telling you what the world sees. That's all.
I had a light skin moment. I had a light skin nigga moment earlier this week. It was. So I'm at this promotion school for the military, and then they made us get out and fucking mow the lawn. It's in Alabama, hot, fucking after 5 o'clock.
First off, it was racist as soon as you said Alabama.
Bro. And I went in the building and I just said,
it's too hot.
I can't get no dark.
I went and disappeared in the building. I started mowing the lawn, and when I started sweating too much, I was like, yo,
this is ridiculous.
I just disappeared into the building.
That's not even a light skinned nigga moment. That's a nigga moment.
Hell yeah, right. Being a nigga.
That's a nigga moment.
The worst part is I started peeking out the window to see what they was doing.
Hey, fuck that, man.
Nah, that's not a I'll say it for you. That's not a house nigga moment. That's
Right,
just a nigga moment.
You're not about to have me work outside in Alabama.
Moment.
I was driving by so many fucking cotton fields, and I was just getting angry. I just wanted to drive my car through them motherfuckers.
Nigga, Alabama, Mississippi are the two worst states I would never go to.
Bro, where I was born in Albany, man. Albany, GA, man. It's a whole neighborhood called the Plantation.
Damn.
And you already know what it is. You know what it's predicated. You know what I'm saying?
But no, you know what? I purposely, when we was looking for a home out in Tennessee, and they said estate plantations, I just avoided those neighborhoods. I know it sound like a little childish, but I'm like, I'm not about to fucking.
It is what it is.
It's not childish. Think about it. If you thinking that way, it's some white dude saying, "Oh, the plantation. Let me check that out."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's not necessarily a childish thing to do. Like, there's always the other flip side to it, bro.
It was a house I legit liked.
Yeah.
But the neighborhood was called whatever Plantations, and I was like, I'm not about to fucking live there.
Not in 2019. I'm living on the plantation.
Bro, it's so deep to the point where I remember when I stayed in North Carolina, we used to drive down here to Dublin or Albany, see my grandma, my other cousins and uncles or whatever. We would always get on this road and we'd pass by this slave shack. I was like 9, 10, 11, 12. And you know, they're like, oh, every time we drive by, I'm like, oh, that's the slave shack. When I get older, I'm like, oh, that's the slave shack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the fuck. I'm not
It's
going down this street
too.
no more.
It's
I'm
still
not going
there,
down
nigga.
this road no more. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's real. Like when I moved down here from Jersey, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna expect. I'm expecting cotton fields between the houses. I didn't know what to expect. I moved down here when we was what, like, I can't even remember, 12, 13, 14. Whatever the fuck we moved down here, I was young enough to not fully understand that all cities are pretty much the same. You know what I mean?
For the most part.
For the most part. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking I'm moving to the country, and it's going to be cotton fields in between houses. I'm going to have to ride my bike to the mailbox, shit
But
like that.
people up north, that's normally the way we looked at motherfuckers in the south.
That's
Like,
what I thought.
like, you wear shoes, nigga? Like,
Yeah, I was
out
like,
here,
oh, shit. Niggas got
thinking you just gonna have just barefoot with overalls on, motherfucker.
No, with a tattered shirt.
Yeah. But it's mainly because of the history and the racism that was, you know, had a foothold down here for so long that people up north start to think it's not completely gone. Even now.
Is this based on entertainment? Like,
It's based on everything. It's based on politics. It's based on all kind of shit. Nigga, they just fucking who was it? Nigga in Alabama who got he didn't win. I forget his name. Roy Moore. I don't know his fucking name, but shit is still happening in politics to the point where you like, hold on. They know this nigga is this person and that person, and they still voted him in. They know this about this election, this section of people, and they still letting all of this happen. This is racist things that are still going on, even on a political scale. Where you look down there and you're like, yo, this shit it's moving forward. Music is here.
Before we even get to politics, though, it's like, is the perception of the South from people who aren't from the South
Racist.
Is the perception not even racist? Is it geographically based on the fact that y'all think that where we're from, where we're born at, we were born with like a learning disability or something? Because that's what I feel like sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. I appreciate you for keeping it
I'm gonna be
funky
honest.
like that.
Yo, so I got this habit that I had to break when I moved down here. Like whenever I was trying to like make fun of somebody being stupid, it was always this fucking Southern accent that I would slap on there.
The folks that talk like that.
Yeah,
right here.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But that's a part
I dig
of
it. I get it.
it's just I think what I realize is in the South they more laid back and it's relaxed. And then in the city, you from up north in the city, you just used to go and everything is rush. So you get when I went down to Augusta from Detroit, it was a culture shock to me in terms of just the way a lot of shit was.
Yeah.
And they just thought I was fast talking. Like
nah,
trying some
slow.
fast talking ass nigga, like you trying to be slick, but I'm like, yo, that's how that's what I know. That's how I communicate.
So where did that come from, man? Like
The TV.
you know, folk from the, I mean like folk from the South, you know, being more like I walk slow as hell, dog. people can't stand me for that shit.
Yo,
anybody from New York, like my ex is from my girl right now, she can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know.
That is annoying.
You should have seen this nigga was walking last night, dog. I watched this nigga walk into the living room with the smallest stride I've ever seen before in my life. It reminded me of when my wife was pregnant and they was trying to get her to have the baby, and then she was walking around pulling that fucking thing. Yo, stride was so fucking small.
I wasn't in a good space last night. I was fucked up. My body just told me to slow down.
Are you a Southern nigga now?
I probably am because I go up north. Nigga, I don't even know if it's a Southern thing. My cousin just walk fast. Nigga, Earl walks super fucking fast, but most of the Jersey niggas is walking faster than me, and I'm trying to keep up. I thought it was a fat thing. I didn't think it was a Southern thing. I thought it was just too fat. Nigga. Like, I don't know, but it is up north niggas like.
Yo, I'm going with a fat thing.
I think it's a fat.
I'm a second that.
I'm going with the fat thing
I'm
myself.
going with the fat
I do
thing.
too, but it's
yo, you know this nigga told me that he don't drink water. He substitute his water for Monsters, my nigga.
What?
Listen, no. No.
Fat ass nigga.
It's a legit story behind this.
The only thing that you could have said worse was like, yo, I just drink the gravy.
They get my new job. I'm tired. I'm trying not to fall asleep at work. I'm studying all day. I'm doing too many things, so I don't get enough sleep. So instead of when I get up in the morning, I buy me an energy drink for the day. That's all, and I drink that throughout the day.
You know why you tired? Because you drink gravy, man.
I'm gonna start drinking some more water. I need to do that, but I gotta stay up. I can't.
No,
fall
but the
asleep.
nigga said he don't drink water because he can't find a water fountain.
It ain't no water fountain. There's no water fountain.
He said I can't find a water
Ain't
fountain.
too many bottles of water laying around unless you go buy them. And I'm like,
I carry a gallon of water around with me every day. Bro.
Facts. I told him like I get headaches if I don't drink enough water.
No, you do. You get.
Yeah,
that's what happened to me
headaches.
last night. That's why I was fucked up. Like I ain't had water in a week.
You should be going through. Your goal should be to go through a gallon.
Right. That's what I'm
But the crazy
around.
thing is, the nigga says no water. This nigga told me he can't find any water. But I'm like, that first morning, that you got the fucking Monster Energy drink, nigga, I'm sure it was a cooler to the right or the left that had fucking Aquafina in that motherfucker.
I just didn't want to pay for water. Like I don't know why I don't like paying for water, bro. I don't like paying for. I'll pay for a drink, but I won't pay for water. That's stupid. It's stupid as fuck.
This nigga listening to the BET. You remember the earthquake shit where he was like, niggas got to pay for water nowadays? Mama, I want to put my air in my mama name. You know what I'm saying? That's what you thinking about.
Bruh,
You thinking about that shit.
I know. I can't. Especially when it costs $2. Like, it's a bottle of water. It don't even taste
And
good.
you paying $2.15 for a Monster drink. Nigga,
It tastes
fuck outta
good.
here.
It has an element in it that gives me energy. Like that's worth the money.
The water do too,
Water.
my nigga. Your body actually needs that shit.
You're right. I know it's fucked up. I'm doing dumb shit.
Your body
I know,
isn't 80% monster,
I'ma
my
change.
nigga.
I'm gonna change. It might be.
It might be now.
I swear to God, it been like a month and a half. I ain't been drinking nothing but Monster.
Does that shit really help you?
I don't fall asleep at work. I tell you that.
Now I don't shit on.
And I don't drink coffee, so that's the problem.
I don't shit on the energy drinks, but you going too far.
Right. I just gotta bring the water back. You know, restore the feelings. With some more aqua. That's all I'm gonna do.
All right, don't be like my boy. My boy about to lose his fucking foot.
Because of Monster drinks?
Bruh,
Yeah,
I don't
since
wanna
high
get
school, that
amputated
nigga
for
always
nothing.
because he don't care. He don't have no diet. Well, he
Is
just
with
this your
shut up.
diabetes.
is this your same homeboy that don't use his body like that?
Nah, not him.
Okay.
Not him. But it's
See,
coming.
I don't eat healthy.
It's coming for him though too.
Like, I don't eat healthy either, but I still work out and
Yeah, but
I guess I drink water sometimes, but I work out. Like
said,
my
I guess
job
I drink.
requires my job requires me to
Kool-Aid
move
got
a lot.
water in it, nigga.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Like, nigga, it's water in it. What the fuck's the problem?
Nah, but your food intake is just as important.
And
It's
that's the thing. I
more
don't eat
important
a
than going
lot
to the
though.
gym.
I don't eat a lot though. I'll eat like maybe once and a half a day.
That's not good either.
Yeah, but I'm still. It's like as much sugar I'm eating. It's like I need it.
Yo, so this is a thing in the community, in my opinion. Like we go to shit because it's cheaper.
Well, it's
And
not
we
even that.
don't wanna-
We
Like,
haven't been taught proper fucking.
Nutrition.
That's the word I was
It's a
looking
fact.
Yeah.
Yo, Styles P, bring the juice bar to Atlanta because they
No,
put
nigga, we need to do that. Fuck. I'm not gonna say fuck Styles P. I fuck with you, Styles P. But fuck Styles P, nigga.
Hey,
we need to do this
start
shit.
the juice
nigga.
bar. We do need that because I would do that. I would do that. I don't know, man. It come down to laziness. Anybody fucking up, look at yourself. You're fucking lazy. I know I'm fucking up because I'm fucking lazy. It's on me, and I am.
Hear this nigga.
Well, it's a fact. It's a fact, nigga.
I could have told you that. I could have told you that, nigga. I know you a lazy nigga.
I know. And I
Nigga,
choose where I put my energy.
We need to do this, the juice bar and call that shit something different but similar to the juice bar, nigga. Like
complete knockoff.
the drink bar or some shit, nigga.
He Home Depot nigga, we Lowe's, nigga.
Right.
Hey,
right.
I'm with it.
I'm down for that,
I'm with
though.
it, man, because I would fuck with it. I just, you gotta come up with something before you start putting your energy behind something. You gotta mentally change where you gonna put.
Bro,
your
I've been
energy.
trying to get you to mentally change for a decade,
And
nigga.
I always got other things to do. Now I done accomplished some shit. You know what I mean? You
Nigga,
never
one
know what's
time
gonna happen
I went
next.
to the gym with this nigga. I was like, let's get on the treadmill. He's like, nah.
I didn't. What?
You said I'm gonna walk on it. I said, nigga, you gotta run.
Yeah.
Nigga, you gotta run on the treadmill.
So I could die, nigga. I know my limitations, nigga. What you talking
Nah,
about?
Ain't no limitation.
He's like, let's run.
Ain't
I'm
no
like,
limitation.
nigga, I've been
So-
smoking for I don't know how long. My fucking lungs burn.
Stop smoking.
Nigga, you ain't
Until
literally.
that happens, what you want me to do?
I don't see, but I don't even see how you could smoke in this day and age.
Bruh.
When you know, nigga,
I
like
know.
it's scientifically proven what it's gonna do to you.
And they're
you're paying
scientifically
them.
still getting
You're
paid
saying,
like a motherfucker.
take
People
my
still doing
money and give me cancer.
You're right.
What you're saying is the
absolutely
same
right.
shit I've been saying about crackheads for decades, nigga. Like, we've had decades upon decades upon decades of
It's
examples of what not to do,
It is
but
still
we have
crackhead.
new crackheads.
Exactly. How?
The
How?
fuck is
How?
you doing, dog?
Shit happens,
You looked at this nigga
Shit
like, yo, I
happens.
want to be this nigga.
Bruh, I don't know, man. I've been smoking for a long time. I have never given it up.
Nigga, I live.
So that's the problem. Like, if I ever get to the point where I'm not doing it at all, I would not go back. I know that for a fact. It's just getting to that point is all.
Like, does the urge really hit you?
You stop for a
Nigga,
month,
I want to
like
go smoke
8
a cigarette.
times,
Right now. I know a month ain't long enough.
See,
I
he
realize
can't-
that now. I need to stop for like 6 months, and I never go back.
Nigga, I try and get him to, like, when we was working together, I'd be like, hey, man, just try and eat healthy and, work out, go to the gym. He like, it was like he could only do one or the other. The nigga was
Right,
like,
right.
okay, well, I'm going to
That's a
eat
fact.
healthy,
That's a
but
fact.
I'm not
But
about to
I
go
ain't-
to the gym right now.
exactly,
I'm like, dog,
exactly.
nigga, no, y'all just do both.
I know that now, okay? And when I'm ready to do it, I'm going to do it.
This is now the Made with Real Fortunate Intervention.
God damn, listen. I got shit to do. All right, I'm busy. I'm doing all kinds of shit. I ain't got time to be eating right.
Shit like what,
Exercising, nigga.
shit like
work,
what to do?
work. My job is difficult. My job is actually difficult on the brain. So
Your job is keeping you from
mental
being
energy. When I come home, I got to deal with the family. To
family
a
is
certain
keeping you from
extent.
being
This
healthy?
nigga use family for every goddamn.
Because-
Hey, I'm gonna keep it
Wow.
funky. I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it funky.
Oh shit!
As funky can get right now, my nigga.
Made with real intervention. Fortunate is too fat.
Shout out to Vivian, my nigga.
Word.
She lost wild weight in the last year, my nigga.
And what the fuck were you doing?
Fuck was you doing, dog?
Just
Getting
watch it.
fat.
Cheering her.
This nigga
cheering
done
her
turned
on.
to Dr. Robotnik.
Hey, listen.
Yo, we need that coin soundtrack. We need Nah, if we had that shit, I would do that shit right there. Like all the coins just came about that nigga.
Die.
Listen, man. I know I'm fucking up.
Right.
I've been fucking up for a long time.
All right, I'm gonna paint a picture that shit legit motivates you.
All right. What's up?
Vivian lost a lot of weight, right?
Yeah.
You my mans. I honestly do not look at your wife that way. However, there's plenty of mans in Atlanta that do look at your wife
Oh,
that
these
way.
niggas are hungry out here,
Facts.
boy.
Right.
Hungry.
Nigga.
And these niggas, they're greedy.
I eat a nigga. No pause. No pause, nigga. No
What
pause.
we just established before.
No pause. Touch my wife, I will eat this nigga's face off. I swear to God.
See, that's
Swear to God.
No, that's what we're trying to get you to stop. Just eating anything. Like, you can't. This is what we're trying to get you to stop doing. You can't just eat anything.
You
My
remember
nigga.
that picture that I forgot who sent it in the polo, but it was me, you, and somebody else standing next to you. You were skinny as fuck.
Oh, no, I used to be dope.
There it is. His name is no longer Fortunate. He is now Dr. Robotnik.
Hey, man, listen.
Nigga, no, let me finish.
Oh, okay. He about to try to tell me to picture somebody fucking my wife. That don't
No,
work.
that's not where that's not where I was going. That's not where I was going. But
I'm eating a nigga face off.
if you die 10 years before she do, it's very likely that's what's gonna happen.
No, it's not likely. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It's gonna happen.
You said it's not likely.
No, you said
I was
likely.
being nice.
Nah, you gotta be truthful, nigga. Hey, she been at you for a year or two, but eight years.
She more than you for a couple years, but bro, come on, man. You need to be around to handle like your fatherly duties, your fucking husband duties as a husband. So I ask you, somebody breaking your house right now.
First off, your son can beat you in basketball right now.
That's a lie.
Oh shit,
that's a lie.
No, he probably guards, but he probably can't beat you. He probably can't beat you.
They can't. I already proved this. Okay, I proved this. My nephews.
When'd you prove it?
All my about a year and a half ago.
Nah, let's do it now.
And I know you definitely can't beat me. I know you can't beat me now.
You're not that much fatter
than I was a year
much taller, much faster.
All right. We gonna see. Matter of fact, shit, nigga, it's cool.
Nigga, we can take it to the court.
I got a ball.
Listen, I've been fat for a long time, my nigga. All right? I've been fat for a long. When you fat, I'm gonna tell y'all skinny niggas, because all y'all ain't
I'm
big.
I'm not skinny.
You a bigger dude, but
I weigh 200 pounds, nigga.
When you gain this type of weight and it stays on you for a while, you start to understand your limitations, and you adjust your approach to things to live within your limitations.
That's saying that I'm accepting that I'm fat.
Yeah, it's no fight that shit.
I'm not accepting it, but until I can change it, I have to know how to operate.
But you
within
can
what I
change
have.
it. What's keeping you from changing it?
My effort to change it.
Why?
So you're in your way.
So you're saying you're stopping
Yes,
yourself?
I know. I'm not blaming nobody for me being a fat fuck.
Bro,
It's all my fault, bro.
Have you noticed my cycle in the past 10 years?
Yeah.
Where I get almost fat, and then I go diesel for like a year.
Yes.
Because you catch yourself, right?
Yes.
Catch yourself, and then he hit the gym hard.
You know how people like, I will never be 500 pounds because they're like Ness said, I'll catch myself. What the fuck stopped you like when you saw yourself getting past like 2-something, like 250? Why didn't that motivate you?
250, nigga. I've been 260 for a long time.
So hold on.
Nigga, when the time where I panicked is when I hit 270. I was like, nigga.
That's a weight that you should.
I hit
like,
270.
nigga, I'm like 3 and 2 inches taller than you.
Yeah.
And I panic at like 250. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's too late.
See,
for
250
me.
is my.
I need to panic at 230.
If I'm 250, that's my normal. 270 was like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying.
So
250 should
that's when
be
I brought
normal.
myself back down to 250. That shouldn't be mine. I should be panicking there too. You're right. But I was so used to that. I'm so used to operating at that weight. I'm not panicking. I'm like, all right, it's cool. I lose some weight and get back down a little later. It's all fucked up. It's all mental. It's all what I want to do at the time, and it's all my fault. I ain't blaming nobody.
But this shit, like even simple shit, like when you're watching TV with the family, you just sit down, lay down on the floor, do some fucking sit-ups and some shit.
Could do that.
Take the family, run outside, go outside.
It's
Until
motivation.
that happens, we gonna call you Dr. Forbotnik.
When you want it as bad as you can breathe, Mr. Eric Thomas.
There you go.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, but when you get to the point where you can't breathe,
Right.
it's too late, my nigga.
You're right. You're fucking right. But I mean, I just feel that way about certain things that I go after. I've never went after the weight loss in that manner. Like,
Why?
I don't know, bro. I wish I knew.
This is another thing where I say 2019. A lot of people will call this what we're doing fat shaming. Is it fat shaming? Or is it looking out for your homie?
Just looking out.
I'm trying to help him.
It's definitely not fat shaming.
Trying to help him.
I don't feel ashamed.
I mean, we're not doing jokes about him.
Y'all niggas.
Is fat shaming bad?
It can be.
I think again, it's all in the intent that's behind it.
That's
so
real.
the purpose of us saying what we're saying to him
right.
is to get him to understand that he needs to change up his lifestyle a little bit. So we're not
fat
just
nigga.
doing it.
See, that's fat shaming. That's fat shaming. Right?
you fluffy motherfucker.
Man, I'm not ashamed. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Y'all my niggas. So I take it. You know, I know where it's coming from. I understand. We've had this conversation for years, on top of years, and it comes around every so often. Because I still be fat.
I tell you where hitting gym is really gonna help.
What?
Bedroom, my nigga.
Hey, for real. A lady on Oprah lost like 100 pounds. Just fucking.
I don't know about the bedroom.
I wasn't saying.
Oh, I think you talking about.
I wasn't saying keep his
bedroom.
exercises in the bedroom.
Oh, I thought that's
I was
what
just saying that it would increase your bedroom performance.
Well, that's a fact too.
Being in the gym.
But once if he keeps having sex, shit, that's burning calories like a mother.
Yeah.
Vivian ain't got time for that shit, nigga. Vivian works.
Though.
Yeah, she be busy,
Bro,
Vivian gonna be like, nigga, you better go do some sit-ups.
bro,
It's 2:00 in the morning.
Exactly, nigga.
Bro.
What do you
Hey, man, hey.
I just turned 38. Shawty is 28, man.
Ooh-wee, boy.
Yeah. When we made it official, I was like, dog, she ain't about to cook me in this motherfucking bedroom. Every time I got back in the gym heavy.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it goes down.
See, that's how I was in the
about
past because I was lying by my age, so I really wasn't around the girls' ages. So I was a little bit older. So
Had to stay in shape. Nah. I thought like all of that shit, man. I think about all of that shit, but for some reason, the motivation does not hit me the way it hit me with other shit. Don't hit me the same way it hit me with trying to get certified. Didn't hit me the same way it hit me when I wanted to do this podcast shit.
Because it's not dire to you at this moment.
Because I'm not dying at this moment. That's the only
But
reason.
you are though. You are though. You are.
Yeah,
And that's
you
how I
just
gotta
don't
start
know it.
looking at it. I gotta start looking at it like I'm dying the slowest death ever. You know what I mean? But because it's slow, I don't really pay attention to it. But I gotta realize, hey, nigga, just because it's slow, when it hit, it's gonna hit hard.
When death hits, you're dead.
It's over.
I got a homeboy who was big in high school, and then I met up with him this past summer. I ain't seen him in years. Bro, I know shit couldn't get my arms around him. You know me, nigga. I said something to him. Like we went bowling. He had a natural curve because he's swinging around his waistline, nigga.
Yeah.
But then he told me
great
like,
baller.
yo, curve game was mean, my nigga. But he told me that he found out he got fucking diabetes.
Sheesh. See, and that's where I always catch myself. Like pre-diabetes. My mom is diabetic. My grandmother's diabetic. She was diabetic. You know what I'm saying? She just passed. But you know, I have a long history of diabetes in my family. So every time I get around that, go to Kroger, go to Walmart, they got the shit in there that shows you like your numbers and shit. Every time I'm getting around there, it's like, nah, bro, I can't do this shit to myself.
Do you get diabetes from weight, or is it just? It could be other reasons.
It could be hereditary.
Yeah,
hereditary.
We got high blood pressure.
You unlock it by eating fuck shit and getting at a certain way. You know
Activated my trap card.
right.
Now we got the high blood pressure shit. I know is in my family, and my brother had to go to the fucking doctor. He get these headaches and shit, and the headache I had last night, I ain't gonna lie, that was like the headaches he been describing to me for years. He's 7 years older than me.
Yeah.
So you know I follow this nigga in the sense of if that nigga ain't dying, I'm not dying. If that nigga
he's kind of slim.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
He's smaller than
He's
me,
always been
dog.
smaller than me.
Yeah, he's
but I
smaller
always
than
be
me.
like, hey, if that nigga ain't go to the doctor for this yet, that mean I don't gotta go. That's dumb. It's dumb as fuck. I don't know what's wrong.
That's the nigga remedy for everything. Like, yo,
My brother's straight.
My girl just got to check up. She ain't got AIDS. I ain't got AIDS.
Exactly. Bruh. So I've been doing that for a long time. I gotta stop doing
Why?
this.
Why don't we want to go to the doctor?
Because I don't want
Not
to add
you,
something else to the
but it's
plate.
not even just a you thing.
I think
As a
that's
whole.
everybody.
It's black men in general.
Because
do not,
I don't want to.
Because we bitches, nigga.
No, I don't
We
want to
bitch
add.
ass
You don't want to hear the bad news.
I don't want to hear the bad news. I don't want to add something extra to my plate. I don't want you to tell me I got to change the way I'm living in order to do something else. That's
Why don't we
And
wanna hear
that's
that?
me for sure. Because I'm trying to figure out.
Because we bitches, nigga.
That's it.
Maybe. I got my own shit I'm trying to do, and I don't want somebody.
But you
adding something
can't
else to
do
my
it
plate,
if you
bruh.
dead,
This
my
is
nigga.
a fact. I know all of this. It's just hard to click that switch in your brain.
Hard
man.
to click that switch in
Bruh,
your brain.
That's what it is.
Hey man,
That's
in the
Shout out
wintertime.
to-
Hey, in the wintertime,
Everyday black man.
What are you talking
fortunate.
Whenever I echo you niggas, I'm shouting out
shit.
everyday black man.
In the wintertime, we going running, nigga.
In the wintertime?
Yes, when it's not hot outside.
Nah, nigga, we need to run this nigga now.
Nah, man, the heat may kill
Nigga,
him
I'm
for
about to
real.
eat some
Yeah.
That
pizza
shit
and
gonna
smoke a
kill his
cigarette.
ass. The heat will kill him.
Yo,
but wintertime,
I tried to get him to run with me, right?
Yeah.
This was years ago, bro.
I've been fat for a long time.
Bro.
This is like years ago.
This was years ago. I was trying to get this nigga to run with me, and then I realized, like, okay, he can't do. And most people that's starting out, so that's where people fuck up too. So they try to just
Go hard.
jump into shit that they never done before. You gotta take baby steps, and this nigga need to do like 30-60. So he need to run for 30 seconds and walk for a minute, and then you need to build yourself up to being able to actually
sense.
run
That
distance.
makes
That building happens quick though.
It
when
does.
You own that
It
shit
probably
5 days
Hey,
a week.
Not
but
that day.
you know what we stopping people
Not that day.
The soreness after you work out, like that shit.
That's
hurt.
only
Yo.
the first week. That's only the first week.
Yeah, but that's when people quit though. They be like, man, this shit hurt.
That's
we need to tell them.
Do you legit like that? I know shit. I legit
get to a
like
point
that.
where you
feeling.
like the pain.
I like
because
that because I know that I really put in some work today. But I'm not even bushing. I legit like that feeling.
See, I like that feeling too. I go work out. I might have did too much in my arms. Next day, I'm feeling sore. I like it. Then the day after that, when it go from sore to nigga,
like it hurt. Like
nigga, when the last time you felt that shit?
Nigga, it been a while.
When J. Cole got signed, nigga, like, what are you doing, man?
I'm just saying, every time I do it, it stops me. That's why I feel like the pain. Like when you try, when you got pick it's worse.
That shit hurt.
When you fight through that shit feels amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I'm a terrified.
But like you said, once your body get used to it, then you like, oh shit.
It's that first week. That's it.
Yeah, that shit is symbolic though when you think about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of tearing down or building yourself back up when you destroy. The pain is like crushing weakness and building strength. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. But then it's like everything that you want, everything that we want. We're going to have to get that shit by putting in some work.
Yes.
Putting in some pain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you fight through that pain, when you running through that pain, it's actually compounding. It's like, this is making my results better by running through this pain. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm fat. Nigga.
Fat nigga.
What you want to do, nigga? Shit, fuck y'all. Listen. Hey, man. Anybody want to call me fat again before we get off there?
You fat motherfucker.
I figured you did. That's why I threw it out there. I figured y'all did. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I appreciate y'all niggas, man. I don't want to die. I don't. And I appreciate what y'all saying.
We don't want you to die, McGill. We just want you to fucking get your shit together.
We want you to try.
Exactly.
That's what it's gonna be.
I will. I think I just accomplished something, and now I can add something else to my plate, and that's probably gonna be on the list. Cause
there you go,
bro.
The first time I was ever at this crib, when I was doing y'all breaks, I was on my shit where I was, coming back from being pre-diabetic,
right?
And I ran up and down this block 8 times.
Yeah, I remember you doing that. And I was like, look at this nigga. I should have run with him, but fuck it. I swear to God, everything goes through my head is always laziness, man.
But they say, so they did a study that showed that people that actually lift weights are healthier and they live a little longer.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. I don't know, man. I'm getting out there. I'm telling you, I am getting out there. It's been on my mind. Some shit I'm going to tell y'all off air that I ain't going to say on air. Because I don't know these niggas like that. I know y'all like that. I don't know these niggas like that.
Facts.
But yeah, it's serious. It's something I've been thinking about for real.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, man. That's it for us. What the fuck, man? What else is we out? We out this bitch?
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Me versus Fredo, King of the Dot, 2 months.
Oh shit, King of the Dot.
Kill this nigga.
That's what it is, bro.
Where's this at?
King of the Dot is gonna be in his city, man, in the Bay Area.
Nice.
Okay.
Fredo is fire, by the way. Boy, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Kill this nigga.
My money on S. I don't even know that nigga.
All
Fredo.
the time. All the time.
Money on S.
And let me tell you why. Not because I know this nigga, but because his last performance.
It was ass. It was trash.
And when you perform like that, I haven't seen it. I just know it was bad from what he told me.
It just came out yesterday.
Oh shit! I wish I would have watched that before we came on the
internet. It was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, they told me they edited like my chokes out of this shit.
Yeah.
So I watched it.
Still
choked like 8 times in the first round because it was over a beat. And that's what I do. Like, I'm one of the best rappers on beat in battle rap. But I still choked like 8 times in the first round.
God damn.
Choked like 2 times in the third. I mean, for everybody that's listening, I got sick, you know what I'm saying, before I battled. That's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have been prepared beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I got sick and I didn't have a chance to really prepare like that, like I would have. But that's my fault for waiting so late to prepare. That's how I always do. But yeah, Fredo about to take that shit.
That's
out
what I'm
you,
saying.
bro.
I think you about to take that shit on Fredo. That's why I would definitely bet on Ness this time around. Do niggas be betting? You can't bet when it ain't no definitive answer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no definitive scorecard to actually.
We have polls and shit nowadays, Paul. You know what I'm saying? We have polls. We have multiple different polls. Shout out to Rap Grid.
Okay.
Shout out to Champion. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame.
They put the polls on their page. And people,
they put the polls on their page and they say who won between Nestle and Fredo. And, whoever gets the majority vote between the average of those different blog sites. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I expect you to destroy this nigga.
I'm about to cook Fredo. It's my nigga too.
Hey,
He's a Street Fighter aficionado.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We gonna have to get him out here.
All right. This nigga been in the gym, like the Street Fighter gym. This guy.
Street Fighter gym. What is that?
He been playing the game, getting his skills back.
The video game.
Just so niggas know, me and Ahmad, we started. Me and Fortunate.
This nigga about to lie.
Nah, am I about to lie? Am I?
I don't know. What everybody say? I'm about to lie.
We started off playing Street Fighter, and I killed this nigga like 500 to like 10.
Damn.
It might have been. That might be true. I'm gonna call it a lie, but
Like
it might be true. It might be true. I'm calling it a lie.
And then he ended up getting on the level. Shout out my nigga Primo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would beat him like 10 to 4. You know what I'm saying? So
It's still better than me. I give it to him.
Some shit like that. Last time we played, this nigga kicked my ass. This doesn't happen.
Nigga in front of his girl.
In front of my girl. This doesn't happen. Niggas gotta understand, I've been the greatest at Street Fighter in my life for 25 plus years.
What'd your girl say?
She said
She was trying to be cool about it. But I know in her head, she was like, yo, this nigga got cooked.
Yo,
This nigga got his ass
my wife would try to make shit better, and it just come off being fucking worse.
Right.
Maybe you should try harder. Maybe you should spend more time practicing instead of masturbating when I'm gone.
That's never gonna happen. I'm always
Well, I'll just be horrible in Street Fighter then.
But I've been in the gym last week and a half. Kick this nigga's ass next time.
I feel good. If you force a nigga to go improve, that's a big accomplishment.
Never happened to me, dog.
It's a big accomplishment.
I've been freezing this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never have to practice. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
That's good,
Go
though.
be golden.
That's what's up.
I'm not gonna play the nigga. I'm just gonna take the victory. We not playing today. Nigga.
We not-
This nigga think we gonna play today. I'm taking these victories for another 2 weeks, nigga.
I dig it. I ain't mad at you.
All right, Joe. Yo, that's it for us, man. Made with Real is in the building, man. We are Made with Real. The question is, are you? Follow us at 52s and Smoke. Check out the new Twitter page, Made with Real 1. Listen to us on Instagram. iPod, iCast. I'm saying all that shit wrong. Spotify, YouTube, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, check us out, man, for real. Join the family.
Google title.
Google title. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want to get on title. We got to talk about that.
We do got to get on title.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's the next thing in the workings, man. But yeah, fuck with us.
Listen to that or don't listen to that Everyday Woman.
Yeah.
Everyday woman. Listen to it.
We fuck with y'all, man. We out.
I listened to that. Wait, I listened to that last one.
Yeah.
He wasn't echoing like that though, bro.
Bruh, I couldn't wait. I ain't hear it
You
yet.
cooked him on that shit.
I heard he was trying.
I didn't hear it yet. I'm like,
It'd be like this. Cause say something.
it'd be like, hey, you fucking up. That red shirt is ugly as fuck.
That red shit.
He was catching himself.
I'm not gonna say that shit.
Yeah, I figured that would happen. I can't wait to listen to it, man. Everyday Black, man. Go fuck with him. Anyway, man, we out for the day, man. Fuck with your boy. Peace.